Hey there, Bart here again from BodjaBart. We've got to get in and try and mount this motor some way. I've sorted out where they've got to go. I've also got a little table full over here of stuff. We've got that collar that we finished milling. I've gone away and drilled it. You can see I've drilled that and it's got the screw in there. And it just, when you tighten it up, so that screw sort of goes down into there. And you can see it sitting down inside there pretty good. And that'll tighten up there. I'll probably weld it to that shaft over there. I haven't taken the nuts off that yet. But that's probably that there. So that should work with a bit of luck. We've got that there. We've got some screws here that I've for that side cover that was on this motor. I found some screws floating around in me bits and pieces everywhere. I think this is what they were here. They were all something I pulled to bits, or the kids might have pulled to bits at school. I always keep the nuts and washers with it. So what I've done is I've had to just cut them down a little bit. If you can see, they're just a little bit short. I've had to cut them to make them work. But that's that, so that's easy. Pays to always keep nuts, bolts and screws hanging around. So that should fit on there. We also have these, which we're going to use as our top mounts. So we've got to put some tabs up here, through to here. We probably have to shorten them, and they'll go onto that engine mount there, which will allow the motor to go up and down and keep it in the right place, in theory. And then I've done part of this. I've welded up one part of that. I've just got to weld around there yet. I just sort of muck around. We've also got the brakes here that we have to make a holder for it on there. So at the moment I'm going to try and get this motor to sit in there so we can take the cover on and off without removing the motor in case we have to take that cover off. So we'll need that. We've got our mounting blocks here as well. So we'll see about where we've got to position this motor. I might just put that cover on. I'll just grab a couple of screws. I don't think I'll put all of them in. Actually, one might do. He's on a squad. It doesn't want to come off. Pretty stubborn. There we go. Yep. I was right about the groove. There's a groove in there as well. So when the screw goes through there, it gets onto a groove in here. And that's how it can't slide on and off. So that's why it was so tight, I would say. Yep. There we go. Right. So I did want it in the middle. That looks like where we've got to have it, somewhere around about there. Because then we can get that cover off. Okay, and we can get it on and off where it is. Yep. Okay. Right there is where it's got to be. Right. I want to straighten it up, and we've got to get the sprocket on this side of the motor, which is here, square with the drive shaft. So, and I was hoping that the motor, it's roughly sitting close to being in the middle. We can actually go that way a wee bit more. I thought it wasn't going to be in the middle, but the head part, well, that's not too bad. I'll be happy with that if that stays there. And we can get this on by going through there. Right, down that way. There we go. No, we can't get it on. What's changed? We got it on before. get here. I'll try that. Like that. That's how we get it on. Like that. In there. Yeah, so in like that. Yeah. I'll bring it this way a bit. Oh, see if I get it in there. Yep. So that just gets in. Okay. So that's sitting like that. This doesn't look square, so if we square it up like that, can we get it in there? No, we can't. So we gotta go there a bit more. Okay, so if we go from there to there. I'd say 100 mil to the outside of this plate. So from there to there is about 100 mil to the outside of the plate. That'll roughly get it in line for me. Okay. There's one other thing we've got to try and mark out the bolt holes at the bottom. Righty-ho, what can we do here? I think I had a marking pen here. Yeah. Does it work? Yeah. Right. I think there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can use a hammer or something to sort of hit it and mark where everything is, or you can use a bit of paint and spray the bottom of it. I don't know which one we'll do. Paint goes everywhere. I might just do it this way. Try this way first. Will it work? Nah. Not as good as I would have liked. Okay. Try the paint. I've got this bit of old paint here. I don't know if it's going to work. Nah, no good. Right, back to plan B. Try this again. This is such a pain. Oh yeah, that looks like it. Right, we want to drill about 8.5mm holes, maybe 8mm holes down there, and we need to slot them as well, so that we've got a little bit of movement up and down. Okay, Double check that. Yeah, that's pretty good to me. Right, so that's pretty good. Right, we're going to mark out our holes and drill them. Right, I'll go and get the drill and the drill bit, centre punch, and I'll be back. Yep, we're back. Right, we need to get us some goggles, I guess. Some glasses or goggles will do. There we go, found a pair. We've got our centred punch. We've just got a mark out. We've got some marks in here now. So we want one there. It's no good, it's in the wrong place. It's really difficult to see here. I need to get another light, I think. A better light. Right, I'll go get a light, I can't see a thing. It's just too dark. Oh, here we go, let there be light. We can see better now. Hooray. And it's movable. So that's good. It's the one I use in the other room. Jeepers, my first one there was terrible. And that'd be right, wouldn't it? Just run out of go-go juice. I'll show you what's going on, hey? Take this off. It's a hot day here today in Christchurch. It's meant to get about 29 degrees. I mean, it's pretty hot in the garage. The garage door, if I lean on that, I'm likely to get burnt. It's pretty hot. Okie dokie, here we go. We're down here. This is what we've done so far. So we've drilled these holes here. They're at 8mm. I'm going to drill some more holes down here so I can file it and slot it down through here. So we'll have a slot in here, a slot here, same on that side, and the bolts will run up and down, and something's not quite right there. Oh, something's gone wrong there. You can see that's not in line. Yeah, it's on the line. Ah, something's gone astray on that one. Oh, the line's on the wrong place. The line, I obviously didn't have the line straight. This one looks alright. This one here I might have to do something with. Ah, that'd be right. That may not line up. Either this hole's wrong or that hole's wrong. Put the ruler on and see where we're at, eh? Maybe we'll put this on. Put this level on. I mean square. So which one's right? None of them. It's the trouble when you're doing things by eye. doesn't always work out. I thought I had that. Well, that one and that one are right, so they're the two main ones. And the one at the top's wrong. We just have to jank it over. Yeah, look at that. You see those two are right. The one at the top's wrong. Ruler. Remember, it was meant to be 90mm centres. What do we got? 90. It's a little bit off 90. I don't know. You can definitely tell, eh? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's both of them. It's both the middle ones. Ugh. We'll see what happens. If we have to fix it, we have to fix it. So I'll leave you here and I'll get back to you. Hi there, I'm back. I've been busy cutting the holes with the slots. I've done that. I was going to fit the motor, but it's a little bit late now, so I'll leave that for the next one. So what I've done is I've actually welded that little wee collar that we made for this, and I put that on. I've welded this up as well. This is ready to go. I've cut some bolts down to bolt the motor in. And hopefully here they are here. Hopefully that'll work. Put those in there, and I've got a few other things. I should take you off here and show you the slots, and then I'll pack up. So I've still got to do the what do you call it? The brake caliper holder. Or no, yeah, the caliper holder. I guess it is. Yeah, it is the caliper holder. So I've still got to make that yet, but we're getting there once we get the motor in. So this is it here. You can see I've got the slots done. A couple of them are a bit ugly, but hopefully it'll work out all right when we crank it all and tighten everything up. So that should be the slots there. And we go up here and you can see that I've tidied this up, welded all of this here, and then welded up underneath there on these 3 fingers. That's all done, so that should strengthen that up. Then I've just got to tighten this up to hold, hopefully stop this from sliding around. We've yet to test that out fully yet. It should work, but you never know. You can see I've welded it up as well. And then I've gone and welded this up. There was just holes in there, I've welded that up. So it is getting there with all the other bits and bobs that we've got to do to it yet. So what I'll do is I'll leave you there, and don't forget, like and subscribe. Catch you next time.